Hey everyone, welcome to another fantastic episode of Yolk'd. I'm Paul.
I'm Kyle.
And we have a wonderful show. We've got lots of stories to talk to you about.
Yes, we do.
There's so much going on this week, I feel like.
Yes, there is, Paul. I can't wait for the NDA to lift on
There's no question in anyone's mind that Minecraft is the most successful indie game of all time. Its creator, Notch, could easily be called the Han Solo of the gaming industry, as he tends to do his own thing and not give a crap about what anyone thinks about it. A role model for fans and developers alike, Notch has always been forthcoming about how the spotlight makes him uneasy. In recent years, he's taken a backseat approach to his company, Mojang, while still assuring fans that he will be consulted on all important decisions. Considering this, many fans are now scratching their heads at yesterday's announcement of a $2.5 billion deal that would hand Mojang over to Microsoft. Some are calling it an outright betrayal. To many fans, this is like watching their favorite band sell out to a big record label in order to sit comfortably on fat royalty checks for the rest of their lives. Personally, I see where Notch is coming from, but I think the biggest concern for fans of the game is what Microsoft will do with Minecraft once they have it. Would they eliminate modding? Make it an Xbox One exclusive? Probably not, folks. These are the baseless fears of the peasantry. I like to keep things positive. Microsoft could, for example, allocate more resources to the game, which could in turn benefit players. But I suppose this does mean that we can't call Minecraft an indie game anymore.
In the age of 4K video recording, SD cards have to keep up with the rising demands of storage needs. Last week, SanDisk revealed their highest capacity SD card to date, the Extreme Pro SDXC UHSI. It offers 512 gigabytes of storage at the same size of all their other SD cards. Boy, that's a lot of space for legitimately purchased films and wholesome family entertainment. With write speeds of up to 90 megabits per second and transfer speeds up to 95 megabits per second, this card is designed for professionals in mind. Speaking of 4K video recording, the card has UHS Class 3 recording speed to cut down on stuttering when filming at such high resolutions. At $800 a pop, they're also offering a lifetime warranty which covers nearly all damages except the psychological one incurred from paying $800 for an SD card.
DisplayPort standard 1.3. Wow, much transfer, very display. Back to you, Kyle.
I am Captain Cooler Master. Thermal dissipation is imminent.
Okay, yes, there is more to this story. The big reveal with DisplayPort 1.3 was a huge bandwidth boost. 32.4 gigabits per second for 1.3 as compared to 21.6 gigabits per second on DisplayPort 1.2. With the new standard, VESA has also enhanced DockPort with a higher 8.1 gigabits per second link for each of the 4 lanes. This means that a docked laptop using DP 1.3 can fully support a 4K monitor on 2 of those lanes and have the other 2 ready for USB audio or power. Ultimately, this means you could even use a 5K monitor on a single DisplayPort 1.3 cable without any compression. FreeSync is still included, of course, and if you use VESA's coordinated video timing, you could potentially run 2 4K monitors in multi-monitor mode. You'd need a system that can run 7680 by 2160 resolution, of course, but if you've got that, then 2 4K monitors should be no problem.
Looks like China is taking a hard stance on cell phone users. For those of us who actually walk with purpose, it can be extremely frustrating to walk behind people using their damn smartphones. Though it can be funny to see them collide into light poles while trying to pick a good filter for their latest selfie. One city in China has had enough of blissfully unaware cell phone users. In Chongqing, they've made a separate lane for the blindly ambling people who are too glued to their phones to pay attention to their surroundings. The lane is 3 meters across and 50 meters long, which really isn't that much of a stretch, to be honest. Clearly, this cell phone user lane is meant to make a point about common courtesy, but I doubt anyone will notice. We've already passed the point of no return. Alright everybody, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode of Yolk'd. Thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned later this week. We're actually undergoing a few changes here on the channel.
That's correct.
One of which is we're actually moving the Q&A segment into Alt-Tab. So,
we're combining them.
We're combining fusion of
Yes.
sorts for various reasons. But stay tuned for Alt-Tab this Friday, as well as another Yolk'd on Thursday, and it's going to be a good fun time. So.
I think so. It's a time of transition, but I think you guys will like it. So stay tuned, and we'll see you all next time. Until then, you have just been
Yolk'd.
Yes, second take.
Bell number 2, coming at you.